Good morning, Year 8 students!
Good morning!
Welcome to today's class. Okay, before we begin, let us open our class with a prayer. Let's pray. Prayer end. Okay, good morning again to you all. So how is everyone today? Is everyone feeling good?
Good!
Good! I see some smiley face. Now, is everybody ready to learn?
Yes!
May I see thumbs in the air if you're ready to learn? Thumbs up, please. Okay, so for today's class, we are going to be using one website. And I need you to please take out your phone and scan this QR code. Okay, class, have you opened the website?
Yes!
I want to ask you, just now you had your break time, right?
Yes!
Did any of you buy food in the cafeteria?
Yes!
So after you eat, did you throw your food wrappers and the utensils?
Yes.
Of course you throw it, yeah? But where did you throw it? In the trash bin means everyone did a well job. Why am I asking you this? Because today's special theme is about saving the earth. And to save the earth, we need action. And to accomplish action, we need step-by-step procedures. And so, EcoSteps website will help us to go through today's lesson. Now that you have opened EcoSteps website, today's learning objective is you're going to observe, analyze the environmental problems, and then you're going to take action. You're going to create your own procedure text and also create a poster at the end. All right. Now, I want all of us to press the Let's Begin button together. Press it. Let's begin. Okay, we're going to start from step 1. Step 1, we have an activity here. It's eco-investigation. So I want you to investigate this picture right here. What are the problems that might lead to bad environment that you can find in this picture? So you see there are plastic waste, there are papers and trashes everywhere, and you can fill up the form here and you can find the problems that you find here and tick the boxes here. Tick whatever that you can find. Okay, I'll give you 1 to 2 minutes to do it. All right, is everyone done?
Yes!
All right. These are the problems that we actually face day to day that actually lead to bad environments. For example, like dirty classroom and also paper waste, plastic waste. Too much plastic waste, it can create a bad pollution for the air and also water because of the microplastics, right? And so now that you're familiar with all the problems, congratulations, you are done with step 1. Now we move on to step 2. Let's press the button together, step 2. All right, now that we are already in step 2, think of ways on how to persuade or teach someone to save the earth. And to do that, of course, we need what we call as procedure text. Procedure text, what is it, miss? Procedure text is a text that tells you a step-by-step on how to make something or create something, or in this case, to save the earth. It's to give instructions so that readers can complete their task correctly. And so parts of procedure text are divided into 3. Goal, or the title, for example, like how to plant trees, how to wash your hands properly, and then materials are the tools or ingredients that you need to accomplish the goal. And also the steps is the explanation or the actions that you need in correct sequence or order. And to write down the steps, you're not using just any sentences, but you use imperative sentences, which is for instructions. For example, like turn off the faucet, recycle plastic bottles. Imperative sentences, it uses action verbs. For example, like wash, throw, recycle. And also, it is important for you to use sequencing words, especially in the steps part, like first, next, then, after that. Now, I want to ask you a question. Why is it important for us to use sequencing? Anybody has any answer?
To make it a clear flow.
To make a clear flow, that's a correct answer. Good job, Bianca. Yes, to make your readers understand the flow. Oh, this is the first step. This is the second step. Okay, good job, everyone. Now, here's an example of a procedure text. How to keep your classroom clean. So as you can see here, there's the goal, how to keep your classroom clean, and also the steps, like first pick up any litter on the floor until finally check that the classroom is neat before leaving. And like what I said, it's using imperative sentence like pick up, check. Is everything clear up until here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I want to check your understanding. So please fill out the forms that is under the examples, and I will give you around 5 to 10 minutes to do this individually. You may do it now. All right, is everyone finished? Yes! Congratulations, you have finished the second step. Now that you have accomplished second step, we're going to move on to third step. Let's press the third step together. Okay, now that we're already in the third step, we are going to take Eco Action Challenge, and we're going to do this in groups. So I want you to group yourself 3 groups of 5. Now everybody stand up and you can choose your own team. Okay, class, you may sit down. Now that you have find your own group mates, you may sit down, please. This next activity, capturing your eco exploration. Now, later on, I am going to give you the opportunity to explore your school. So you're going to capture a picture. You're going to find any problems around your school that can lead to bad environment. So just one picture, and then you will upload it in the EcoStep website under your own group names. Am I clear? By 10 minutes, you're going to be back here in the classroom, okay? You may stand up and you are free to explore your school. Welcome back. You may sit down. Have you found your problem? Yes. Okay, good job, everyone. You have completed the third step. So we can move on to step 4. Let's press the button. And now we're in step 4, which is take action now. And here you're going to draft a procedure text. So after you have found a problem that you have explored just now, you are going to make a procedure text with your groups based on that problem, how to solve that problem, okay? So before writing, remember the structure and the language features that we learned just now, and later on, you're going to submit your draft in the EcoSteps website. Okay, am I clear?
Yeah.
Is there any questions? No, okay. Now I'll give you time to do it with your groups. All right, is everyone finished? Yes, all team is done means you have successfully completed step 4. Now we can move on to step 5. Let's press step 5 together. Okay, step 5 is show your impact. Now that you have drafted your procedure text, you can design your eco poster and then you will submit your final project here. But don't worry, we provide you a template. So you just need to follow the template and edit in the Canva template that we've already provided. Any questions? No? Okay. You and your team can start designing now. Okay, everyone. Again, is everyone finished? Yes. Moving on to the next, which is presenting your project. So after you draft and then you create the poster, now it's time to present your project. But do not worry, this is a take-home project. You and your teammates are going to record a 5-minute video presentation where you're going to explain your procedure text and you're going to show your poster, and you will encourage others to take similar eco-friendly actions. After you make the video, you will upload it in YouTube and you will submit your project in this QR code. The deadline is before our next meeting, okay? Is that understandable? Yes. All right. Guys, please move back to your own seats. Okay, congratulations means you are done in completing the step 5 of EcoSteps. Now, move on to the last step of EcoStep, which is reflection. Now that we've already reached the end of our EcoSteps journey, which is reflect and inspire, I want to ask you, what have you learned today? We learned about procedure, text, then we learned about language features like imperative sentence and also sequencing, and then action verbs. Good job, everyone. Okay, I hope you bring that home and remember it. Now, in here, I have a reflect your journey form. I need you to fill out the forms individually. What you have learned in today's class, you can fill it out here. Okay, you may do it now. 1 to 2 minutes. All right, now is everybody done with their reflection? Yes. All right, congratulations. You have accomplished the EcoSteps journey, and I hope you keep on making a difference in the future in preserving our Earth. Thank you, everyone, for participating in today's class. See you next time. Bye.